next, it's time for Good Morning Glow Up. Did you know that 65% of Americans have curliness or texture to their hair? Well, coming up, we're going to show you some ways to style it, and we are getting the inside tips from Tracy here at Root Salon. Don't go anywhere. It's coming up next.
On the beauty side of social media, there's a chance you've seen talk about hair, particularly whether, like April, has straight hair or curly hair.
Data shows that most Americans believe they have straight hair, but data says otherwise. In fact, there's a way you can tell if you actually have some kind of a curl pattern.
If it curls?
If your hair, some people have like the wave, but you don't realize it. So that's why Simone is out at Root Salon. Hey, okay. That's very observant of you. Let's check in with Simone, who's out at Root Salon this morning for this Good Morning Glow Up. Hi, Simone. You've got some wave to your hair a little bit, right?
I do. I know, Tess, I was going to ask you, do you have any texture to your hair, like when it air dries? What is yours like?
My hair is super wavy, actually. I straighten it so that it doesn't look like all over the place.
Super thick, too, right?
Right, okay, so that's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, so Tess said that she has wavy hair and she straightens it. So that's why Tracy is here today.
Exactly.
Everyone does this, Tracy. So when you are thinking maybe you have some texture to your hair, you're not really sure how to style it, what is the best advice? Because I think a lot of people deal with this.
Yeah, a lot of people deal with this, and it can be so tricky, right? Because if you have texture and you don't know, or you're combating it, you're actually working against the texture, and it's harder to bring the texture out, right?
This is so fascinating. Our model, Kate, here, talk to us about each side of her head and how this is the same head of hair.
It's wild. So she normally blows her hair out straight, and this is how she normally wears her hair. But look at everything that was under that. That's her natural curl, right? But if I were to just brush through this, Simone, and not activate this curl, it would start to feel frizzy. I'm battling against it. Curls really need moisture also. So this is so injected with moisture. The thing is if we're brushing this out every day, it's so hard to know what's under there, and the more we heat style it, the more it disappears, right?
I think that's something that we can all relate to on the morning show, especially we're always using those hot tools to try to get a look, but you can really get this look with less.
Yes, 100%. And there's so many different examples of curl types. Not everybody is this curly, right? So you might be feeling like my hair is a little bit frizzy or it's hard to manage, but the likelihood that there's actually texture under there is probably more what's happening, right? It's not that your hair is unmanageable, you just have texture. And going somewhere that knows how to work with different curl patterns is so important.
Okay, we have another model over here, and she's getting her hair blown out, so I want you to talk to us a little bit about her hair, because I feel like she has beautiful hair, but also it can be a little bit intimidating when you don't know how to style it.
And this is a great example. Madison's finishing this last section. Not everybody is as curly as Kate, right? A lot of us just feel like we have, like I said, some frizz or some bend going on, but she may not think that she actually has curl that can be activated, right? But with the proper styling, she has a ton of wave in there.
That's amazing. Okay, so coming up, we're going to talk about why curls disappear and how to bring them back. What can our viewers expect in our next segment?
Well, actually, we're going to use one of our stylists right here and show you what her hair looks like if we actually curly style it.
Okay, I'm so excited. All right, that's at 9:45. By the way, if people aren't familiar with Root Salon, tell our viewers where they can find you guys if they want to come book an appointment.
We're on 7th Street in Bethany. We have a concierge line that you can chat with, or you can book online at www.therootsalon.com.
Okay, I want to take one more look over at this gal back here, because she has beautiful hair and she has a little bit of texture. So stay tuned. Coming up at 9:45, Tracy, we're going to see a transformation.
Yes, we are.
All right, guys, let's send it back to you. I think it's so interesting how so many of us kind of have that natural texture, but we try to straighten it every day, Tess. We're going to embrace our natural texture in 2026. What do you think?
I like that. Now, mine just did not look frizzy, so I'm going to definitely be listening and closely into your next segment there. How to make it not look frizzy.
All right.
Thank you, Simone.